Hello students, welcome to lesson 1. In lesson 1 we are going to focus on angle properties. So you can get this lesson in your textbook, that is Cambridge Checkpoint Maths Book 1, that is Learner's Book, page 141. Now here we have things that we are going to achieve in this lesson. So by the end of this lesson you'll be able to calculate the sum of angles on a straight line. Calculating the sum of angles on a straight line. Now we have key terms. So under key terms, these are the words that you are going to find in this lesson, so you need to know their meanings. Okay, so the first one we have angle. So angle is a measure of a turn, or angle is a measure of a corner. So whenever you see that word, whenever you find this word angle, just know that it is the measure of a turn, a measure of a corner. And then the second one is degrees. So these are units of a turn, units of a corner. We learned this in class. So in our last lesson we looked at ways of measuring angles and constructing triangles. We had to use rulers to measure lines or to draw lines, or to use protractors or compasses to draw triangles. Now in this lesson you know the relationships that exist between angles. So this will help us to find the missing angles represented by letters, or it will help us to work out the size of unknown angles. So here we have angles on a straight line. Angles on a straight line. So angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. Okay, angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. If we are to draw angle 180 degrees, we are going to have a straight line. Okay, we are going to have a straight line. So within that angle 180 degrees, if we are to divide, okay, and one angle is given, another one is not given, it means that the one which has been given should be subtracted from 180 degrees for us to find the size of a known angle. So these angles are called supplementary angles. Okay, now let us have a look. We have angle A and B. So we are saying these angles are called supplementary angles. They add up to 180 degrees. It means that A plus B, the answer is 180 degrees. Now, how are we going to calculate the sum of angles on a straight line? That is the question that we need to answer. And we should make sure that by the end of this lesson we are able to calculate the sum of angles on a straight line. In other words, we are going to find the missing angle represented by a letter, or we are going to work out the size of unknown angle. Now here we have the example. Example says calculate the size of angle X. Have you seen here we have two angles on a straight line, angle 130 degrees and then angle X. So unknown angle is angle X, or this is the angle that we are going to find. So remember that angles on a straight line add up to 180. It means that for us to find the value of X, for us to work out the size of a known angle represented by X, we are going to subtract 130 degrees from 180 degrees. The answer that we're going to get there is the angle represented by x. Now let us look at the solution. X plus 130 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Why? These are supplementary angles, so you have to indicate the reason there in a bracket. Okay, x plus 130 degrees, the answer is 180 degrees. Why? These are supplementary angles. Now, for us to find the value of x, we are going to use inverse operation. Here, 130 degrees in left hand side is adding. That means when it jumps the equal side, it becomes negative. So we have x is equal to 180 degrees minus 130 degrees. So 180 degrees minus 130 degrees, the answer is 50. That is the answer. The answer is 50 degrees. It means that the size of the unknown angle is equal to 50 degrees. So here we have exercise. The question says calculate these supplementary angles. So we have number 1. We have been given supplementary angles there. Angle 50 degrees and angle A. What is the value of A? Here, just subtract 50 degrees from 180 degrees. So A is equal to 180 degrees minus 50 degrees. Why? Supplementary angles, then you get the answer. So you can just complete the other questions from question 2, 3, 4. Here we have been given 2 angles. Just subtract the given angle from 180 to get or to find the size of the angle represented by the letter. Thank you for listening. That is the end of our lesson today. And make sure you have written the exercise. Bye.